Thanks for getting the room, Roger.
Whoever that guy was at first has caused that.
Wow. You're busted.
There you go.
For 1.5 feet.
Prediction room, Roger.
Whoever that guy was at first has caused that.
Wow. You're dusty.
There you go.
For 1.5 feet.
Good evening and welcome, race fans. Tonight we're taking a virtual trip to Texas Motor Speedway. This 1.5 mile trial track will be very challenging for these drivers as they only have one set of tires tonight. Texas is one of the largest tracks. It seats over 100,000 viewers, or live viewers. But we're here tonight, but the drivers are here during the day, so it'll be very tricky. Let's go through here and take a look at what kind of weather the drivers are looking at. 77 in the air, or 84 in the air, 77 on the track, I believe. Or maybe it's 84 on the track, sorry, and 77 in the air. So, a little slick out there right now. It should cool off a little later, depending on what cloud cover we get. Tonight, Adam's not joining me tonight. He is sick. He's out. We wish him the best. Hopefully he can get feeling better so he can get back up in here with me. But we do have a special guest for you tonight. We have my good buddy Sean Cotton in here. He's the owner of Checkered Creek Barbecue. How you doing tonight, Sean?
We are fantastic out here in Texas today.
We figured this would be a great one to have you along board with us, since you sponsor the team and put a little bit of money in the prize pool for these drivers out here, and we wanted to thank you for that and give you a chance to tell the people about your company.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Checkered Creek Barbecue, barbecue rub company out of southeast Texas. We recently moved a little bit east, about an hour and a half east of where we were before, where Checkered Creek originated. But we moved to a great facility out here. We're still putting out some great products. Hopefully that the money we put into the prize pool here for the racers gets them some nice meat to cook when they're done racing. Fill them back up, get that protein.
That's right. I ordered some from you, and I got the Stairway to Heaven and the suey pork, and I think I use the Stairway a lot on some chicken wings, and it's really good. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, the suey pork is one of our most popular ones. If you like a sweet and spicy type rub, it goes great on freaking everything. The Stairway to Heaven is the Texas tradition, salt, pepper, garlic. It's great on beef. That's how we do it around here, salt, pepper, garlic. It's we won the League City Music Festival here in Texas back in August. First place brisket with that one.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So we're taking a look
Me and
right
the wife.
now at one of your cars that's sponsored out here. Well, he just blinked out or something. That's Ben Smith. He's running a Coward Creek barbecue car tonight.
Well, he's probably gonna win then. To be honest with you. 'Cause that's all we do over here at Coward Creek is win, baby. You know.
That's right. Glad to hear it. I think we were trying to get John Kelly to run it as well tonight. So we have a lot of drivers that have this scheme.
I appreciate you guys putting this on your cars and running our business out there every week. You know, they look great. I saw the photos that you guys posted of the wins, even outside of the Backwoods Mafia racing. The wins that you guys post, I really appreciate it. They look great, by the way. Absolutely great. Those cars look fantastic.
It does.
Almost as good as our barbecue, man.
Derek's car. Derek did a really good job on the Coward Creek cars here. So I'm going to try to get a close-up look here and get some nice round shots of this car here. Oh, Ben's blinking out here, so that's going to make it a little bit more challenging. You see, he put the steerway on the one side and the suey cork on the other side. Very nice looking car. Derek did a really good job with it.
Oh, that car looks great, man. That is a great looking car. It should smoke its way right to the front.
That's a good way to put it. So, what's the best way for someone to reach out and order something from you?
If they have social media on our Facebook, Coward Creek Barbecue on Facebook, there's a link in our bio where they can go to the site where they can buy it. They can buy it from the Texas Barbecue Emporium or the barbecue store in Hempstead, Texas online as well. Doesn't have to be directly from us. Or if they have TikTok, I know a lot of folks aren't big TikTok users, but if they have TikTok, Coward Creek Barbecue on TikTok in the bio, there's also a link that can take you to where you can purchase the rubs.
That's awesome. We got some people commenting in here, and I want to clear things up. Highly Regarded's in here. He says, yo, yo. You're also in the chat, and he said, is this the new Backwoods or something? Alrighty, then. Maybe I didn't answer you fast enough. I apologize. But, yes, this is the new Backwoods. We rebranded about a month ago, and we changed everything to 0X. So we have 0X Sim Racing Team, and then our channels and everything where we do paint schemes and custom videos, things of that nature is 0X Media and Design. And also broadcasting. If anybody's looking for a broadcaster, we try to put out some broadcast at a reasonable price. And you can reach out to me, myself, either on TikTok or send me a message right here on YouTube. Let's take a look at some of the cars. Look at this. That's the 85 of Joshua Siegfried, and he is running the spoon-fed racing engines car here. Looks like he got some new sponsors. That's Tanner Witherspoon, spoon-fed racing engines. They also sponsored the league and put some money in the prize pool. So you'll see some of their commercials a little bit later.
That's a dang looking car too. Good looking car, man. Man, these guys went they went all out on their paint schemes, man. They look freaking great. Like this is some professional stuff going on here.
Yeah, we got a lot of good ones in there. A lot of people changing them up constantly. Another nice looking car, Johnny DePasquale in the new HD radio car. Him and that team of Fueled Up Motorsports, they have a lot of different sponsors, a ton. Too many to go over. I can never remember all of them. And we'll probably talk to one of these drivers later today, and I'm sure they'll let you know what sponsors they got. As you can see, most of them right there. Admin box, use code Fueled Up box or Fueled Box. It looks like maybe on the back of that for discount there. He's got a nice looking car.
What do you call that type of the paint? Looks like kind of shiny, like chromed out a little bit. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's almost like a matte chrome.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
that looks good. Yeah. These guys are literally cooking around the track, man. Just
Yeah,
cooking.
they are. Chase Tolbert putting down the fastest lap here at practice is 29.27. I was out here testing earlier today, and my fastest lap was a 29.5, so he's much better than me. Jacquay Carter, he's not too far behind that time with a... What is he running here? Let me go up here and look.
That's why we're hanging out in the
29.26.
broadcast booth, man.
What's that?
I said that's why we're hanging out in the broadcast booth, you know.
That's right.
These
I
guys
left
are
my
cooking.
speed at home. Here's Chris Cornett right now. He's second overall in the points, and we're going to go over the points here in a second. Let everybody know at home that's been watching and following along where their favorite drivers stack up. Chris is a 0X driver. He's been with us for about a month now, or a couple months with the league. Chris is very fast. He wins a lot of official races. He's just really relentless. He's always racing. Here is your winner of the All-Star race, Carson Youngblood. He put on a dominating performance at Phoenix. Oops, wrong button there. We weren't ready for no AC/DC just yet, were we?
Never a bad time for AC/DC.
Yeah, with our starting lineup, I usually play like AC/DC Thunderstruck in the background while we're doing that.
Where's that old Jimmy Treat? That's my pick for the
Jim Treat is on
The
pit
top
road
one.
right now.
Oh
John
man.
K. Kelly's out here. There he is in the number 4 Coward Creek barbecue car. Got the Texas Star on top.
That one, that's fire right there. We can cook with that one. Top 5 car for sure. Right
Oh, yeah.
there.
As long as
Top
John
5.
doesn't get mixed up in somebody else's stuff, he's usually pretty good. As much as he says he hates these cars, and he's always like, I'm not good at this track. I'm not good at it. He always ends up being there at the end somehow. As you can see, he just put down the 3rd fastest lap. It's another good driver, Dalton Powell. He's got a really nice looking scheme too. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Got the Ghost Sim Racing on the side, and the I Create Photography. Dalton Powell, aka Catfish Billy. PG Graphics on the side. The 20 car, Landon Huff. Teammates with Kane Logsdon Motorsports. These guys have had some pretty good runs. They've just been unfortunate.
That white car right there, dude. Plain and simple, beautiful looking car. Plain and simple, but looks great. I like it.
That's right. Sometimes you can overdo it. What's that say? Get your logs done. I like it. She's coming up there trying to give Johnny DiPasquale a run for his money right there. Let's take a look. Who else we got out here? Zachary Cox, Highline Motorsports driver in the 65 Ghost car. Also, I Create on the hood of that car. One of these guys has a really, really nice, like, I Create car. I want to say it's Dave Farella, but he's not out on the track just yet. Here's our newest driver right here, Tommy Polte. Looks like he's running a basic scheme tonight, or his trading paints just isn't working. One of the two. He had a really nice looking paint scheme for the All-Star race. Says his hometown's Woodstock, and I believe that's Woodstock, Illinois.
Oh, that's not where where'd that big Woodstock go back down in the day?
What's that?
The big Woodstock, you know, the famous one.
Yeah, I don't know where that was. That was a little bit before my time.
New York or something?
Here we go. There's Dave Farrella's car, that 9 Ghost car.
That is a good looking car. Gosh dang. So it's way out of my league, man.
They did a really
I
good
like
job
it.
on that car.
I like it up here in the booth where we just get to look at all the cool stuff.
It's fun, man. Ever since I started doing this broadcasting, I tend to like this more than racing. It's a little less stressful, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how much have you seen any of our live streams before, Sean?
I can't remember. I'll just say no because I don't know.
OG Holiday says he has to refresh his paints. Okay. Yeah, after you do that, let me know, and I'll refresh all mine, so we hopefully can be on the same page. But this guy right here, Nate Cotilla, this guy is an inspiration to everybody. He has cerebral palsy, and he races on a joystick, but you would never know that because he's super fast and super clean. Sponsored by God's Living Stones. This is Dad's ministry. He plays, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a wheelchair soccer.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking damn good out there.
Yeah, he runs a really smooth line. Oh, I say that, and then he gets in the wall. No pressure here, Nasty Nate.
No pressure.
So the challenging part tonight in this race, in this setup that we were testing earlier, is turn 2, exit of turn 2. Drivers are going to get really tight if they don't, ease into the turn. If they try to push it too early, they're going to get tight and go up into the wall. And you're going to burn that right front off. And these drivers only have one set of over-the-wall tires, 65% fuel, which is going to give them about 40 laps to a tank. 125 total laps in this race.
The caution laps count here today?
Yes, the caution counts do count.
With one pit stop?
Well, they're going to have to stop like 4 times. Well,
Louisiana.
Yeah, this is a strategy series, so it's all about who can have the best strategy, and hopefully they put down some practice this week, as this is Kendall Levron. Kendall is very competitive. He's almost won a couple races here, but he's gotten a couple mishaps that have kept him from doing that, getting caught up in other people's incidents. Another plain but good-looking car. I like it. Sweet victory on that car, and hopefully he can get himself a sweet victory, maybe here tonight at Texas. There's the number 5 of Sedarius Days. He's always in some sort of food car. Looks like we got Pop-Tarts and Kellogg's today.
I was gonna say, sounds like my type of racer, man. But then we went with Pop-Tarts. Not too sure. Yeah, it looks good. Car looks good, though.
I think he's ran in a Church's Chickens car, Church's Chicken car before, and some other wild cars. But he's always got a decent looking scheme out there. I like this spec map a little bit. Got a little chrome in the number, a little chrome on the paint, some matte blue. That actually goes really hard. Who else we got? Michael Prachek, 0X driver. You can't read that, but that's his brother's band, I think, on the side of there. It's a nice red, white, and blue scheme there.
Erica.
That's right. That's perfect for Texas here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who else we got that we haven't talked about? Here's Ethan Amberg. He's still rocking a little Grinch or something on this car. That looks cool. I like that. As he gets in the wall. Just because I'm talking about you don't mean you can mess up. Come on. Yeah.
OG Holiday said should be good now on the paints if you want to refresh if you haven't done it already.
Okay. Let's see if this will work here. Take a look. Who else haven't we called out? Oh, there's your guy that you wanted to see. Jim Treat in the Batmobile 2.0, made by yours truly.
In the Batmobile, Jim Treat, baby. Come on, looking good.
And that car looks good.
Dang, it looks good.
It's a lot of chrome, though. He's trying to blind the competition. Pulling
Yeah,
off
hey,
here. We'll get
it's
back
whatever
to
works, man. You know what I mean?
Tommy Pulte. The paint did not load in. I don't know why. Sometimes it does that. Once I join the session, if it's not loaded in, it might not refresh. I don't know why. But either way, we know you had a good looking scheme out there before. Try not to get too high there because them marbles up there will make that car really tight. Let's see, who have we not looked at today? Here we go, this driver here, Vincent Short, man, he's had the most unfortunate luck. He's always getting caught up with somebody else's, because another thing about this league is there are 0 fast repairs. So it's run what you brung, and that's it. So not only do you got to strategize, you got to keep your car clean. And sometimes it's just not your fault. Matter of fact, almost every time, I think every time he's been in an incident, it's been someone else's fault.
I was about to say, man, every time it's never my fault. I just want to throw that out there. It's never my fault. I feel the pain on that, getting caught up in the other people's incidents for sure.
Don's Crabs. Richard Whitaker here in 21. He hasn't raced too much with us, but I have seen him in some open sessions, and he's a fast driver. He's going to get one too. Here's something else interesting about this league here, Sean, is we haven't had a single driver win more than one race. The field is just so competitive, especially with the having strategy and everything involved.
Every week it's been a different winner. That's good, man.
Oh yeah,
that's actually it's not just one person dominating the league every week.
That's right. So I'm gonna bring over the point standings. Talk about the points real quick, and we got Jason Blaney still in the lead with 193. Chris Cornett right behind him with 186. Christian Cole, he's fast driver. He's in third. Nathan Lyon in fourth. Dalton Powell fifth. John Kelly in sixth, Jacquay Carter in seventh, Joshua Seaton also tied for seventh, along with Johnny Pasquale. Ethan Amberg bring up 10th, Michael Pricejack in 11th, 12th goes to Vincent Short. Even though he's had unfortunate luck, he's still in the top 15, which is great. Matthew Allen is in 13th, Zachary Cox 14th, Chase Tolbert 15th, Ryan Kilbashian is in 16th, Landon Huff and his teammate Kane Logston right behind him, 17th, 18th. Juan Linares and Jim Treat tied for 19th. Nate Cotilla, a.k.a. Nasty Nate, in 21st. 22nd goes to Kendall Lebron. 23rd is Sedarius Days. Carson Youngblood in 24th. And Ben Smith is in 25th. Drop in the comments who you're cheering on tonight. Appreciate everybody comes back. S4 guy in here, that is Zach Millick. Cup Cars at Texas, jealous. He's out here cheering on his teammate, Vince Short. We're going to step away real quick for a quick commercial break by our sponsor of the night, Coward Creek Barbecue. We're back. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking in here. And this right now, we got the fan favorite on the track. He always brings a lot of show, a lot of guests watching here. And big following from this young man, 15-year-old Jaquay Carter. I think he's 15. He's 15 or 16 now, one of the two. I think he's 15. Might be 16. Not sure. But Carter right now still second fastest on the track. Chase Tolbert, he ain't no stranger to first place. He's still in first. John K. Kelly in third fastest. Dalton Powell is fourth. King Logden is fifth fastest. This will be very interesting tonight. These drivers are separated less than a tenth, and we have a tie for fourth, fifth, and sixth with a 29-29. And we're going to step away one more time, this time for the prayer and national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little Eves. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Back, we got a minute left in practice. Still in here showing Sean the ropes. Hopefully he's enjoying the broadcast tonight.
I am loving it, man. That brought tears to my eyes. The national anthem, man. My father recently passed away. Vietnam veteran, man. It just,
Sorry to hear that.
I love listening to it.
bunch of cameras to play with tonight. Not too many drivers on the track.
They're all sitting in the pits right now, getting that Coward Creek barbecue, getting ready, getting full, so they got the energy to finish this race, baby.
That's right. You want to talk to Jim? I'll bring him in the booth.
Oh, let's put Jim in here, dude. Let's put him in. Let's put old Batman in here.
All right. Hey, Jim, it's Dustin and Sean in the booth. How's it going?
Not bad. How's it going, boys?
Is this Jim, the TikTok troop, baby?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. In the Batman car, we're up here in the booth watching you, man. Rooting you on. We need a good finish out of you, bud.
We are going to give it our best here. I love Texas, so hopefully we can do well.
I was going to ask you, how you feeling about tonight? Any special strategy you're thinking of? And any questions you got for Sean? As he's been nonstop talking about you since he's got in the booth.
Nah, he loves me. You know he does. Really, honestly, I think the first run is going to be the make or break here. I think who saves the most here and is able to be fast on that second run without taking a tire change is who's going to win the race here. So I feel like I feel confident in my saving strategy, and we'll just kind of see how it goes from there.
Oh, yeah. Got other teammates in there with you tonight. We're missing a couple, but that's okay. How are they feeling about it?
Everybody seems good. Ben's a little nervous, I think, but I think he's getting it down. We're kind of helping him out and coaching him a little bit. I think he's ready to roll. So, otherwise, I think we're gonna do pretty well as long as we can stay clean.
Good deal. Jason Blaney, he just had on the fastest lap so far, 29.44. Jim, I want to wish you the best, man. And you know you got Sean in here cheering you on, and I'm gonna move you back. Sean, any last words for Jim for now?
Oh, man, you better just get it at least top 5, baby. That's what we need. Top 5.
I didn't come here to lose, so.
Right.
Good luck, Jim. I'll let you get to qualifying.
Thank you, boys. Good luck.
See you. Jim Treat, always a pleasure having him in the booth with us. And we got a bunch of drivers out here. And Joshua Siegfried, as I mentioned earlier, he's running the sponsor you've seen at the end, that last commercial, spoon-fed racing engines. Siegfried, 6th fastest. Deep Pasquale on the pole at the moment. Carson Youngblood just set down the fastest lap at a 29.43. Deep Pasquale, yeah, he's done. Ethan Amberg out here. Let's see what he's got.
That car looks fast. I got confidence in this car right here. Unfortunately, it's a Mustang, but I got confidence in it.
That's right, Team Chevy all the way.
That's right.
Let's see what Ethan can do here on his second lap. He bested it by 2 1,000ths or whatever that is. I'm not good with those numbers. Zachary Cox. Is anybody going to have anything for Youngblood here? Jason Blaney and Johnny DePasquale with the same time. 29.45. Second place overall points, Chris Cornett. Nathan Lyon, Fueled Up Motorsports driver out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I told him I'd give him a hard time, but I won't. Let's see what he's got for this field. Jim Treat goes up to second place. Chris Cornett takes the lead. You hear the entire squeal, and he is cooking. Let's see what this next lap's going to be for Nathan Lyon at the line. That'll put him back in 16th. John Kelly finished his lap. Chris Cornett finished his lap. Michael Praycheck out here. Looks like he finished his lap. Kendall Levron finished his lap. And there's one driver that does not have a lap put down yet, and that's Chase Tolberg. Rules here, you have to qualify or you have a drive-through. But we don't have an admin tonight, so there's Derek in the chat talking about those Coward Creek cars. And looks like qualifying has come to an end, and that is going to bring us to our starting lineup. Wait for some of these drivers to get gridded up here.
Got some fine Mrs. Barbecue went to town on it.
There we go.
On the old pit tonight, man.
That's right. You guys wanted it. Here it is. AC/DC. Thunderstruck.
For the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
And your starting lineup for tonight is as followed here at Texas Motor Speedway. Chris Cornett takes the pole with his teammate Jim Treat behind him. Carson Youngblood in third. Johnny DePasquale in fourth. His teammate behind him, Jason Blaney in fifth. Landon Huff in sixth. John Kelly seventh. Dalton Powell in eighth. Vince Short in ninth. Jacquay Carter qualifies 10th. Ethan Amberg 11th. 12th goes to Joshua Siegfried. 13th, Kane Logsdon. 14th, Zachary Cox. 15th, Christian Cole. 16th, Nathan Line. 17th, Tommy Pulte. 18th, Sedarius Days. Nate Cotilla in 19th. Michael Praycheck in 20th. Ben Smith 21st. Dave Torella in 22nd. Richard Whitaker 23rd. And Ryan Kilbashi in 24th. Kendall Leveron 25th. And Chase Tolbert in 26th. .84-degree track temp, 79 in the air.
And Peavy in the chat.
Say good luck, Carson.
Good luck, Carson. Yeah.
Carson Youngblood, winner of last week's race.
The Coward Creek cars are fine, baby. Oh, Carson won last week?
Yes, sir, in the All-Star race. The lights are off on the pace car, and the pace car is getting ready to turn off. So we're about to get them stuff here. And there's the green flag as it drops, and Chris Cornett's going to take it to the lead here going into turn 1. Oof. Jim Treat on the high line looking for the lead. Jim Treat out to a nice lead right off the bat here. Treat, Cornette, Youngblood, Deep Pasquale, Blaney in the top 5. Now, can he hold the pace, or these drivers got to pace himself? One set, it's going to be tricky. I was testing at 60, 70 laps, somewhere around there. My tires were at 49% on the right front.
Jim's hands are sweating right now. Just absolutely sweating. Hopefully Gus gloves.
Oh yeah, we got a car down to the inside. That was Chase Tolbert. I think he was doing the drive-through penalty. And now you got teammates right there. Jason Blaney, Johnny DePasquale battling out with Jacquet Carter behind. DePasquale giving him some pressure. Going to force him up to the outside. Carter going to look to the inside. Blaney to the inside. Carson Youngblood. Top 4 real close. Looks like Blaney ain't going to be holding nothing back. He's looking to speed up there, get around Chris Cornette. Blaney is your overall points leader at the moment. 2-0X drivers out front. Fueled Up Motorsports behind them. Carson Youngblood trails in close behind in 4th. Jacquet Carter in 5th. Got a tight little battle here up front. Just look at how close Blaney gets to Cornette on the exit of 4. Carter looking to make a move on Youngblood. Look at that, John K. Kelly in the Coward Creek car looking to the inside of Deep Pasquale. Talking to John earlier today, and he gets a new nickname every week. He's John Disconnect Kelly. He's John I-Rating Kelly. That's whatever you need him to be. That's what he is he's going to get high into Carson Youngblood a little bit. They are not giving each other any room there. And Logsdon going to force it 3 wide. He might think better of it. He does. Nice little battle here. Treat still out front. He's now Blaney to second. Cornette goes high. I wonder if he's saving. Carter to the inside of him. Dirty air might be playing a factor here for these cars. Nice little battle. Blaney looking on the outside of Jim Treat. Thinks better. Now he's looking to the inside. Jim may give it to him here, and that might be a bad move as Blaney is a fast driver. Clean air is only going to help his cause. Blaney to the lead. Cornette down to the apron, gets a little loose, backs out of it. Look at the lead Blaney is gaining right now, a half second almost. Got Carter in 3rd, John Kelly in 4th. Carson Youngblood looking to put some heat on the barbecue car. Now we got, look at the 19 on the outside. That's, I'd say, Kane Logsdon and his teammate on the inside. 2 teammates battling out here. Logsdon and Logsdon. That's Landon Huff and Kane Logsdon. Johnny DePasquale waiting patiently. Vince Short behind him.
That barbecue car out of that turn right there is just too hot for Carson.
That's right.
Just too hot, baby.
Turn 4 is going to be, or 3 and 4 is going to be the bread and butter can pretty much run full throttle through there. The trick is going to be who can navigate turn 1 and 2. Still got a battle here between teammates. Deep Pasquale watching patiently. Let's go on board with Johnny Deep Pasquale. See how he shifts down into 4th and turn 1 and 2. Get down to the bottom line and point it up towards the caution light. That's the best way to save tires here. I don't know about shifting on the backstretch, but I ain't gonna question him because he's a really good driver. So tires are screaming already out of that turn.
There's a little dip in the track right there.
On the entrance of 1 and 2, there is a pretty gnarly dip. Actually, if you go over the top, it can make your car go loose. But if you hit it underneath, that's what makes turn 1 and 2 tricky. What is on the nose of the Youngbloods car? Is that cat? I gotta see this. Take a look and see what's on the hood of this car. What is that? Oh, it's a dog. So he's getting some pressure from the 23 of Carter.
Looks like a mini pincher.
Dalton Powell down 3 positions. Back in 11th. And puts Vince Short up to 10th place. Track Bar Media driver Vince Short. Those guys over there at Track Bar Media are all really good guys. Their broadcaster is probably hands down the best I've ever seen. Can't really remember his name. I think his last name is Singer, so I think it's Steve Singer. He is really, really good at what he does. One day I hope to be half as good as he is. Ryan Kilbashi, and he's usually running up front, currently running in 16th place. Joshua Siegfried down 5 positions. He's back in 7th. Ben Smith.
Old Jim Bobby blow a motor? What's going on?
What did happen to Jim? Something happened to Jim. He's way off the pace and in the back. He's in 25th right now. Let's see if we can see if there's any damage on that car. I don't see anything. So maybe they just weren't running the pace he was wanting and he backed out of it. Jim may be a lap down. I'm not 100% sure on that. I wonder what happened there. Still got Blaney out in the lead, but Chris Cornett not giving it to him easy. As I say that, it looks like Kendall Levron is up there behind him. Is Levron a lap down? Jim Trade is now a lap down. I wonder what happened there.
Everybody would feel that mini pincher nipping at their heels and he's coming up behind them.
I don't know if my overlays are messed up right now, but that's Kendall Levron up here. but it shows him way in the back. Let me try to reload this. It must be right. So I don't know where he's at. Oh, that's why. Jason Blaney behind lap car. Well, he's trying to put Kendall Leveron a lap down.
At least he's scoring the number I want to get on my racing. 22 for the lead, baby.
That's right. He's getting some pressure from Chris Cornett. These two are your point leaders right now. As it is really close, and every point matters. Cornett's probably wanting to lead because, Sean, you get a point for leading a lap, point for qualifying pole, 3 points if you finish the race with a 0x, since we are the 0x team. There's a point for most laps led and fastest laps. There's a little to be gained out there. Oh, Cornett into the wall. Pushing it a little too hard there. Looks like Cornett may have some damage on that right front. That's easy to do out of 1 and 2 as the car gets tight. Five laps in, Jim treats the first car a lap down. If we were to get a caution, he would get a wave around.
I think he's just running smooth and strong here. Not really pushing on that car in front of him. Not yet. Just kind of going with the flow, looking good. But that car would go a lap down, right?
Got some moves back here. Ben Smith looking to pass Chase Tolbert, and Sedaris Day has been blinked out again. Ben's got to get his internet fixed. Meaning he's supposed to get it hardwired, but once he gets that hardwired connection, it should work itself out. Nathan Line, fueled up driver, as we have Tiller 227, fueled up Motorsports up front. Go get them, boys. Thanks for joining the stream, Tiller 227, or 1227, sorry. Jason Blaney still out front. Kendall Leveron not giving up his lap very easily. Just realized I still had the Thunderstruck logo overlaid. None of this would have happened if Adam was here. I'm just kidding, by the way. Adam, if you're watching, hope you're feeling better. Hope you get better. Field is getting pretty spread out. Johnny D. Pasquale got a little bit of damage on that right front. That can be from getting too tight out of turn 2, scraping the wall. Looks like Ethan Amber is joining the fight, trying to get around Payne Logsdon and his teammate Landon Huff. Oh, Landon Huff a little loose right there. These drivers can go about 39 laps, 40 laps maybe. Before they have to pit.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I thought this track, I didn't think they'd spread out this much on this track. It doesn't seem like a track where there'd be that much separation, you know?
Yeah, as Nathan Line moving into the top 10. It's just, You know, you wouldn't think it, but it is kind of a technical track, especially like mostly 1 and 2. Especially with that bump there in 1 and 2 is, let's see if we can go on board with Nathan Line for a lap or two. And I can show you that. Oh, that's not Nathan Line. There he is. I don't know if he's going to hit it, but you see he's getting really tight, fighting a tight car there. And that's what's going to wear that right front out. Let's see if he hits this mark that I'm talking about in 1 and 2. He's below it, but it looked like one of the Logsden boys was above it or right on it. So we'll jump up here to Kane Logsden and see if he takes the same entry into 1 and 2.
Looked like he was getting into some trouble right before you got out of his onboard camera there.
Yeah, he looked a little loose as, let's see, it's double-edged sword as either you're driving the right front off the car or you're driving off the turn. See, there's the little hump right there.
Tiller 1227 says, "Fueled up motorsports up front. Get 'em, boys. Let's go."
Here we go. Coming close to pit stops here within the next 4 laps or so.
Laney's still holding on that lead. Where did he get it? About 6 or 7 to 10, 5 to 10 laps. He took the lead, still holding on. Huh?
Yeah, he's a really good driver. Said he's won a race so far. Jason Blaney, Chris Cornett, John Kelly, Joshua Siegfried, Chase Tolbert. All the drivers that have won. Oh, and Jacques Carter. And those are all the drivers that have won so far. Someone's trying
Kelly
to
in
make
the
that
camera.
lead up. What's that?
I said, Kelly in that Coward Creek barbecue car falling back to 6th place here. Was holding 3rd.
Let's see, here comes our first taker on pit road. That's Chris Cornett. Let's see, our rules say you have to pit within 3 blanks of your stall. Michael Prachek also on pit road. And you have to exit within 3. 2, 3, that's perfect. Looking to put some work on. Di Pasquale was, we got fueled up and 1-2. Jason Blaney and Di Pasquale trying to work with each other. You see, he's got a little more than half a second lead over his teammate, and then almost a second lead over 3rd place. That's Carson Emmerich.
It's pretty nice compared to official races. There hasn't been one caution yet, almost 40 laps.
You know, and that's the thing about racing in leagues. Once you get used to racing around everybody, you kind of know who you can push it around, who you can race close, and who you can't. We see a lot. We do have cautions here and there, but for the most part, it's fairly clean. Like Phoenix, there was a lot of cautions, but that's a hard track. And it was all-star race for $30. Money was on the line, and everybody wanted it. Christian Cole back here. He's in 13th. We're used to seeing him running in front. And there's a wreck in front of him. That's Jim Treat. What happened to Jim Tree. As that's going to bring out the yellow. Our first caution, right when you said that we stay clean and green. That's okay.
Knock on wood for next time. That's my bad.
No, you're good. Let's take a look. Let's go back, take a quick look here. Oh, Ben Smith way slow in front of Jim. Jim has to get on the brakes, gets down on the apron and just spins. Single car spin. I'm surprised that brought out a yellow. Well, bad news for him. I don't think he'll get the wave around because he was the cause of the caution. Look like Carter's getting the wave around. There's something there. Let's see, Jason Blaney coming down pit road. Looks like Whitaker's staying out. Fueled up guys coming down pit road. All the drivers do a good job at following the rules, seems like. Sedarius Days on pit road. That's questionable. Let's go back and look at that. Let's see here. Entry is, I'll count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, well, where is it? That's technically it's 3 before 1, 2, 3, so it's good. It's close. Yeah, we had a bunch of people watching and they all left. That's okay though. We got the OGs in here. Hope everybody had a good holiday break.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I don't make resolutions. But because they never get followed anyway, right?
That's right. We just moved December 20th, man. We moved.
Moving's the worst sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Bunch of cars trapped a lap down from that untimely caution as others had already pitted. Man, that's not good. It's like Treat, Kendall Levron, Chase Tolbert, Kane Logsdon, Richard Whitaker, Mike Prachek, and Ben Smith all were trapped a lap down. Looks like the pace car lights are off. We're getting ready to go green. Drivers enter turn
3. We got Kelly starting on the outside on the pole, baby. Coward Creek Barbecue.
There it is. Horns on the hood.
That thing's hot. It's been cooking. She's ready to go.
Starts on Jason Blaney in the restart zone as here we go. Green flag, and he's going to get a nice launch. John Kelly on the outside. John Kelly fell back just a little bit there. Oof, car is just all up in the wall. Carson Youngblood putting some pressure on Blaney. Not too much, though, as he got into that dirty area, got a little tight. You seen his car go up a little high. The 4, Kelly. In 3rd, Ethan Amberg. I haven't said his name a whole lot today. He's up in 4th. Carter is still in 5th. How about Nathan Lyon up 10 spots to 6th place and looking for more.
Youngblood hit the pits during that caution?
Yeah, we had pretty much every car hit the pits.
Matty Longson says go number 20, the old Huff car in 8th place right now.
It is. There he is. You asked for him. There he is. That's all you got to do, chat. Shout out your favorite driver. We'll put him on screen. The 20, Landon Huff has had a great run so far this race. Him and teammate Logston were side by side for the longest time as he's getting pressure from Christian Kolb here. Kolb going to take it to the inside. 85 of Siegfried looking to make the same move as the 20s in the wall. Siegfried, nice pass by him. Vince Short, he's going to take advantage of it. This is that tire wear because turn 1 and 2 are the trickiest turns. Johnny DePasquale going to take advantage. Preferred lane is definitely on the bottom. Ooh, DePasquale up a little bit into the 20. Let's see how close they are side by side as they enter turn 1.
Matty wants to know where Kane is. Where is Kane?
Where is Kane?
Where is Walton?
Kane Logsden is a lap down right now in 23rd. He was unfortunately pitted early and got held a lap down because caution came out. We're back to this battle here with the 65 of Zach Cox, and there's another caution. Oh, sorry about the language there. Like Chase Tolbert involved in a wreck. Yes, we're going to step away for a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we're back under this caution replay. Let's take a look what happened here. And Stover got a little wild here, a little too hot in, hitting the wall. I wonder, was it just a single car incident? It looks like he's got major wheel damage on that car. And that's what brought it out, is he just comes to a stop. He can't even go. What happened there? That's wild.
That's pretty wild, wasn't it? His wheels are sitting there spinning and he couldn't even move.
Well, unfortunate for him is he's usually got a fast car.
And he says, thank you. Go. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
She said, thank you, Go Logston Logging Team.
That's right. Well, thank you for joining, Maddie. We appreciate it. You've been here quite a bit in our chat, and we really appreciate that. The lights are off. The pace car is coming out of turn 4. They'll be turning off here soon, and then Barney will wave the flag, and we will be good to go. Start is on Jason Blaney. And Jason Blaney gonna put it to the floor, and he's gonna get a nice run next to Carson Youngblood. I love this camera shot right here. It shows just how close these drivers are getting to the wall. See, Carson Youngblood's car's a little tight, and that's to be expected. I think if these drivers can push it out till about lap 80 and then take their tires. But if they can't, I don't know. All I know is Jason Blaney is liking the view from his seat right now.
He's led almost the entire race, man.
Jason's a very fast driver. He's been up there quite a bit. Matter of fact, let's go on board and look out the back of his car. And we are under yellow again. Looks like Dave Farella. Let's take a look, see what happened. Little look-ski. Farella in at 9. Nate Cotilla on his inside. Nate Cotilla gonna get into him. Spin him. We'll have to write that down. That'll be a ELL for Nate Cotilla next week. Let's go back a little bit, take a look at it one more time from a different view. Let's see here. Slow it down. Ooh, I don't know. That might have just been a racing incident. Probably no EOL there is. I think the 9 was coming down a little too hard. I don't know if Nate was there or not, though. I'll have to let other admins review it. But yeah, he was, I don't know. Could have been avoided with a checkup. but at that speed, it's kind of
It's a little.
hard
It
to
looks like he
judge
tried
that.
to. Yeah, it looks like he tried to avoid it.
Yeah, let's go on board with Nate. See if I can find him. Yeah, Nathan was there. Nate was there. And then looked like the 9 came down a little bit. I believe they're teammates, so maybe just a little bit of miscommunication there. Still out front, Jason Blaney. Is anybody going to have anything for him? I wonder if Carson Youngblood's going to have anything. Let's bring Youngblood in here, maybe. Hey, Carson, it's Dustin and Sean in the booth. How's it going, man? Carson, you got a copy?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, man. We see you out here running in second. Just wondering if you're going to have anything here for Jason Blaney as he's led the whole race.
I don't know. We might have to see. The tires still feel pretty good for how many laps we have on them, so we'll have to see. We still got a lot of the race left to run, so we're both pretty fast.
Yeah, it's definitely a tire game out here today, and I just wanted to check in with you and seeing if you're going to be able to repeat what you did last week.
That's the plan. That's the plan out here.
That's right, man. Well, good luck to you. I'll move you back, and we're watching you.
All right, thank you. Have fun up there.
You too. Carson Youngblood, everybody. He's another young driver, but very skilled. I want to say he's like 15 or 16 as well. And after his victory last week, he was talking a little smack in the Discord, like saying, what's it feel like? He was like, how's it feel? Or imagine, what did he say exactly? Imagine getting beat by a 15-year-old or something like that. All in good fun.
I was going to ask him what was the story behind the mini pincher there.
Oh, well, we're getting another caution. We'll bring him back in and figure it out. Or we'll see him in victory lane. And the pace car is off, and Blaney's going to lead him to the thing. Brady, who is that back there? Blaney with a nice jump. Youngblood could have been up on his door a little bit more. As John Kelly's going to look to the inside here. I don't think Kelly took tires yet. No drivers, actually. Dalton Powell, Chris Cornett, Dalton Powell, Kendall Lebron, and Sedarius Davis all pitted on their last one. Or not on their last one, but 54. That's 61. Landon Hill pitted. And Carter also pitted on last one. Carson getting a little tight there. Not a really great spot to be in on the outside there, but as the tires wear, we did figure out you can run a little bit higher. John Kelly looking to put some pressure on him. Let's see if I can go back and get a good view of that. Nice battle here between Youngblood and Kelly. Kelly's going to make the pass, and he's going to be in second. Carson Youngblood looking for the crossover, thinks better of it. Ethan Amberg on the inside of Nathan line, and now we got a race. We're in the words of Derek Buckaloo. That's a race.
It's that bright green car. A couple laps ago, they got into the right side of their car, got into the wall, like a little quickie in the wall there.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened. Cars are really tied for position here. 38 Nathan Lyon, Ethan Amberg, the 85 is 65, Zachary Cox, 15th Vincent Short being patient, looking for his opportunity. Nathan Amberg, usually a really, really fast driver. And showing that today as he's sitting in fourth. Let's see, who's our biggest mover of the day? And that would be the number 2 of Kendall Lebron. He has up 15 positions. And then right behind him, the next biggest mover of 13 spots, Ryan Kabashian. As I say that, Vince Short falls back 1 to give Kendall Lebron 16 positions. He is up 16 spots. Short, not going to make it easy as Kendall Lebron dives it in deep there. He's going to get a little tight. And that dirty air, Chris Cornell. Ooh, a little loose. This has got bad news written all over it. We're 70 laps into this 125. Take a look back out front as Jason Blaney's lead is dwindling down. John Kelly behind him. I think with all these cautions, I think John's been like, okay, maybe I can push a little bit harder. It's working out for him. How about Jim Treat back on the lead lap? He's in 18th, but he can make it up. Back up front here is John K. Kelly's looking for the lead.
Like Jim had a little advantage of that right front or the left front. If you're looking further right. I've been tripping.
John Kelly, Blaney on the outside. Side by side at the finish line.
Let's go, Coward Creek. Just shows you when you roll with Coward Creek, you're winning, baby. That's what it shows you right there. I don't want to be a little bit biased, but
no, be biased all you want, man. You got money in the league. You can say whatever you want. Just try to keep it kid friendly.
Proven winner right there at Coward Creek Barbecue.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see your sponsored race with the sponsored car win this race. I know people might say that's a little biased, but where Blaney had a good run, but now he's falling back a little bit. No, maybe not. John Kelly set the pace here. John Kelly and I put in some practice laps earlier. We were out here for an hour together. He was really fast in practice. Not so much like short run speed, but long run speed, really quick. Louise Clark in the chat. What's up? That's my grandma. How's it going?
Grandma, shout out to Grandma.
Again, as Coward Creek car is in the league, I want to remind you guys, go on over to his Facebook page, Coward Creek Barbecue on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. Reach out to him and get yourself some of these seasonings. Suey pork or Stairway to Heaven, both of them are phenomenal. I got both of them. And actually, when I ordered, Sean, you sent them out in a real timely fashion, too. I got them the same week.
That's how we do it around here. We don't wait. We know everybody's ready to cook and they want the good stuff, so we try to get it out as fast as we can.
Yeah, man, I was really shocked by that. I was like, man, I didn't expect it to come that early. I thought I was going to have time to go pick me out a nice cut of meat. And then I was like, then I got there and I was like, now I got to go to the store. What can I make? Lebron now up 19 positions in 6th place. John Kelly with almost the second lead over Jason Blaney. Makes me wonder if he took tires on the last stop. There's a close battle. Carson Youngblood, Ethan Amber. Say is this man got the flames on the car. That's because he's going too fast. Vince Short, Nathan Lyon having it out here. Vince Short gonna look to the inside, side by side out of turn 2. Short going to take that position away, and now Short is up to 8th place. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, John did not take tires because he pitted on lap 42, and he is still running under 31 seconds. 30.90 his last time around. Let's see what this time around is. He's got a 1.2 second lead over Joshua Siegfried now. Is Siegfried up to 2nd place? John Kelly with a 30.85. Siegfried with a 30.98. And Siegfried is coming. Jason Blaney now about to get some pressure from Ethan Amber and Kendall Lebron. The top 4 all last pitted on lap 42. Kendall Lebron can stretch it out here as he went to lap 54. So if these drivers have to do green flag stops, which they should be coming up here in the next few laps. Chris Cornett running in 7th. Let's take a look at the top 10. John Kelly, Joshua Siegfried, Jason Blaney, Kendall Lebron, Ethan Amber, Carson Youngblood, Chris Cornett, Vince Short, Nathan Lyon, and Dalton Powell. Dalton Powell looking to pass Nathan Lyon. He might have to do it on the outside. And that's what he's going to do. He's looking to the outside. Nathan Lyon giving him plenty of room here. But Nathan's got the preferred line into 3 and 4. But the run that Powell's going to get off the exit is going to be phenomenal here. As he's going to look. Ooh, I thought he was going to look to the inside, but he thought better. You see, back up his corner entry. Looking, this is a nice battle here as he's going to make the run here side by side down the backstretch. And he's going to get it. Nice patient driving right there by Dalton Powell. And that's what makes this league so fun. A lot of skill out here, a lot of talented drivers. How about Kendall Lebron up to 2nd place, up 23 spots from where he started.
Kelly just keeps opening that lead lap after lap.
Kendall Lebron is shutting it down, but I think John Kelly's coming to pit road, and he is. Kelly on pit road, Blaney on pit road.
No, Kelly.
It'll cycle out. It might take a little bit, but now Kendall Lebron, this is his chance to cook. As we have a new leader. All right, chat, now's the time. Who's going to win this race? Drop it in the chat. Who do you think is going to win it? Are we going to have a repeat winner from before? Or are we going to have a totally new face in victory lane? That's right. Very good racing right there. Carson Youngblood on pit road. Jim Treat on pit road. Jason Blaney coming out. Can't see anything because the RVs. Park them somewhere else next time, guys. Oof. That might have been a black flag. He might have entered the track too early. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. That's all at iRacing's discretion, as there's a little bit of smoke. And what John does not want to see right now is a caution. Got 35 laps to go at the line. Chris Cornett, Kendall Levron on the same pit strategy. Jacquet Carter, Christian Cole pitted on lap 61. They can go a little bit further. You're looking at about maybe 5 more laps. As Ben Smith poking his nose in there. He's wanting to get by Kendall Levron, but that's just for a lap back, I believe. Come on, Ben. There he goes. Nice move by Ben Smith. Sharon Fields. Go Carter. G Carter in here again. Team Carter. All the way. Welcome back. There's Carter and his teammate Christian Kolb right behind him. Oh, as Carter gets loose, as soon as we put the camera on him. Woo, what a save right there. Vince Short down the pit road. Dalton Powell, new leader as Kendall Levron came to the pit road as well. Carter looking for the lead. He wants a bonus point. Joshua Siegfried trying to get his lap back. He's got it. As it's all got to cycle back out. Carter, new leader. Carter's going to get a bonus point here. 0X Camry and then a 0X Ford right behind him. 2 teammates, 2 fast drivers, both young drivers. Jason Blaney, fresh tires to the outside. Bout got clipped by Christian Cole. Luckily no netcode there because that was close. Sharon Field says great save. That it was. Ethan Amber, Zachary Cox, fastest cars on the track right now. Can't push it too hard. Carter coming to pits. Dalton Powell stays out. Christian Kolb in the lead. So he's going to have to pit here soon, probably this lap or the next. Jay Carter saying, let's go, Carter. That's his dad, I believe. Come on.
Welcome in, Mr. Carter.
Jacquet always brings his family. It's awesome. I love seeing it. It's Kendall Levron looking to get up in there. He got his lap back the hard way. As some of these drivers are on fresh tires, can't push it too hard here. We still got a ways to go. It'll be crazy to see how this thing shakes out. Currently 7 cars on the lead lap. Waiting on these other cars to pit here. Darius Days on pit road. Christian Kolb stays out. He's looking at Carson Youngblood. Carson should be on fresh tires.
A lot of these drivers waited on the game here to go get tires.
Now they should be able to push like crazy.
Yes, they will.
Vince Short, fastest car on the track right now with a 29.7. Joshua Siegfried not too far behind him, and Jason Blaney just put down a fast lap, 29.6. Christian Cole coming to pit road. John Kelly, he's going to cycle back out to the lead. That's what I was saying. John always says he doesn't like these tracks, and then he finds himself there at the end of every race so far. He's going to get Dave Ferrella here into 1 and 2.
I can't wait to interview this car.
You said you want to enter a league with this car?
No, I said I can't wait to interview this fella.
That's right. So he's got some traffic out in front of him. That's his teammate on the outside, Michael Prachek, and then fueled up motorsports driver Di Pasquale. And now John Kelly has a 2-second lead over Jason Blaney. Can he manage the gap? And if a caution comes out, we might have a crazy finish here. John Kelly, you know he does not want to see no caution right now. But we got a battle for 3rd place. I'm going to look closer on the relative than what it is. But Joshua Siegfried, Jason Blaney. After it cycled through, we got John Kelly in the lead. Jason Blaney in 2nd, Joshua Siegfried in 3rd, Ethan Amberg in 4th, Kendall Lebron back to 5th, Carson Youngblood in 6th, Zachary Cox, he's up to 7th, Chris Cornett in 8th, Vince Short in 9th, Nathan Line in 10th, he's up 6 positions. Heck of a drive for him tonight. 25 to go, folks. They are cooking and booking.
Kelly's got that special rub on his tire that keeping them planted in the tracks, you know?
Make sure you guys go get your rubs today, man. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. They are phenomenal. And then after you go and get them, tell your friends. Siegfried can run down Jason Blaney. He's like about 2 seconds back from him. Let's see, do we got any battles going on back here? Christian Cole, Rick Carter cycle out to 10th or 11th and 12th for them. I think we're all pretty spread out except for right here. 21, Richard Whitaker, I believe he's a lap down. Ben Smith's a lap down. Tommy Pulte on pit lane. Wonder what happened to him. Right now we got your usual suspects in front. Kelly, Blaney, Siegfried. Siegfried gonna go around Prachek. Prachek's a lap down. John Kelly minding the gap. He's got over a 2.5 second lead with 20 to go. And Jason Blaney's running a little bit faster lap time, about 2/10. I'm gonna take that back. That's about a 10th. I was looking at the best lap time. Who's got the fastest lap of the race? .29.61 was Vincent Short. He's got the fastest lap of the race, I believe. Blaney a 10th quicker. $18 to go. John Kelly won at Bristol. Can he be the first driver to get 2 wins this season? Jason Blaney, he also won. I don't remember what track it was, but he has a chance for to be the next 2 winner, or the first winner of 2 races. He's got time, 17 laps. He's knocking the time away. He's gained 3/10 on him in the last lap. How's this gonna shake out, man? Jason Blaney almost 2/10 quicker on that last lap. Their lap times are so close. Kelly with a 30.44, Blaney with a 30.39. I don't know if Blaney's got anything for him here. So we'll take a look at the 22 admin box car. Fueled up motorsports driver Jason Blaney, your points leader right now.
Looks like he got a little squirrely coming out of that turn. A little loose on the back end.
Yes, he did. And that'll give John a little bit more breathing room. Not much.
We got Charles Cooper in the chat now. Welcome in, Charles Cooper. Long-time listener, first-time chatter.
What's going on, Charles? What's the thinking face for?
We want to see that Coward Creek win, baby. That is my iRacing teammate right there, Charles Cooper 99.
There we go. Welcome in. Appreciate it. By the way, everybody, if you haven't hit that subscription button, we are on our way to 500. So if you could go ahead and hit that sub button, we broadcast these races every Saturday night. We're currently week 7, I think, of 13. 12 or 13. I think 12 during this season, and we already had the All-Star race. Kelly's got teammate in front of him. That's Ben Smith. Kelly's grown his lead more and more over Blaney. Blaney may have just pushed too hard, but they're still running similar lap times. 30.50 to a 30.58. Hopefully Ben Smith gives Kelly a little bit extra room here, as you're going to see 2 Coward Creek barbecue cars side by side for the first time here in a couple of seconds. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me, he says. That's awesome, man. We're happy to have you. We're happy to have everybody in this chat. I like to interact with the chat as we go along. It makes this a little bit easier, especially this week, since Adam's not with us. But we do have Sean Cotton in here, owner of Coward Creek Barbecue.
This reminds me of how some competitions go, some barbecue competitions go for me.
There you see it. There you see it on screen. The 4 and the 11.
There you go. You win some, you lose some, baby.
That's right. Well, Ben Smith, he's in 18th place. About to be 8 laps to go at the line. Jason Blaney in second. Kendall Levron up to third. He is coming. Ethan Amberger in fourth. Joshua Siegfried in fifth. Carson Youngblood in sixth. Chris Cornett seventh. Vince Short in eighth. Zachary Cox in ninth. And Nathan Lyon in 10th. Like Youngblood got a little loose there in front of the 85. Oh, thought I seen something there. I did. That's Sedarius Days. Chris Cornett, Sedarius Days, and Joshua Siegfried trying to work around each other.
I'll tell you what, man, that Youngblood's a heck of a driver. Heck of a driver. He's such a young man.
Yes, he is. You should have seen the clinic he put on last week. He took these old cats to school. I think he won by like 3 or 4 seconds. Back out front, 5 to go at the line. John Kelly with a 2.5 second lead over Jason Blaine. Charles Cooper, Barbecue Breaks. Go ahead and shout out that channel if you'd like to, Sean. Tell people about that.
Nah, that's all right.
All right.
Little trading card thing we do on the old TikToks. And if folks are into trading cards, they can come check out Barbecue Breaks. We're here for racing right now on the Coward Creek barbecue car. Looks like it's gonna take the big dub here today.
Yeah, it's his race to lose right now, so let's not jinx him as he's got 4 to go at the line. Boom, there it is. As you can see the gap there. Let's go on board with John Kelly out the back. You can see right there on the back of the car, Coward Creek Barbecue. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Check them out. Sorry to keep shouting that sponsor out, but that is one of our paying sponsors, and we give them all the love. You can see the little gap that Kelly's got between him and Blaney right there. Kelly's going to have 2 to go.
That is a beautiful car, man. And the angles, the camera angles and everything he did was freaking amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good from every side.
No, just any car you look at, really, just the camera angles you're able to get during this broadcast and everything. Just, I've been really, really impressed. You put on a heck of a show here.
I appreciate it, man. We're new to it too. This is our first season broadcasting, and if you ever put on a race, you get back into doing your races, your dirt races, whatever, you need a broadcaster, reach out to me. Anybody that's watching, if you need a broadcaster, reach out to me. We'll hook it up. We'll make something work. As John Kelly's on his final lap, and he is, as long as he gets through 3 and 4 just fine. Next flag ends the race, so no caution can end it. So this is his race to lose. Just stay smooth right here out of 3 and 4. as he comes out of 4, and John K. Kelly is going to take the checkered flag at Texas, and the Coward Creek barbecue car is going to win the Coward Creek 125 here at Texas. Tina's in the chat. Go Carter. Welcome back, Tina. Carter finished 12th place. John Kelly with the win. Jason Blaney in second. Kendall Levron is in third. Ethan Amberg in fourth. Carson Youngblood, nice showing for that young man, in fifth. Chris Cornett in sixth. Joshua Siegfried in seventh. Vince Short in eighth. Cox is ninth. Christian Kolb in 10th. Nathan Line in 11th. I meant to only do the top 10. My bad. Look at John Kelly burning it down one time.
Lighting up that smoke for the barbecue, baby. That's what he's doing.
That's
He's
right.
getting the smoker ready right there. That is beautiful.
Fire it
Happy
up.
New Year, Tina.
All right, all right. You know what it is. It's commercial break time, and then we'll be back to talk to your top 3. All right, and we're back after that commercial break. We had some people in the chat I missed. My mama's in the chat, says good race. And Tina, congrats. Kelly, Jacob Tires, nice. Charles Cooper, shout out Coward Creek Barbecue. And great racing, and love the burn off by Louise Clark. All right, now we have your third place finisher with us here in the booth, Kendall Levron. How's it going, Kendall?
Oh, good, man. I hope everybody had a good holiday, Christmas holiday, and New Year's for that break we had.
That's right. We did have a break. I was wondering if it was going to produce like some rustiness, but it looked like everybody got the rust shaken off early. Only one caution this race, and you were the biggest mover of the race, up 22 spots. What was your strategy, and how'd you pull off that third place?
I'm not gonna lie, due to me showing up and trying to qualify at the last couple minutes and gave me a black flag, so I ended up being a lap down. So the only strategy was
run the hell out of the car, try to stay on the lead lap, or do whatever I can to get the lucky dog. Sure enough, I was able to get the lucky dog and still run the hell out of the car, push it as hard as I can, even though we only had 2 sets of tires. But honestly, it kind of worked out in my favor. But if I pitted around the time when John and Jason pitted, I would have been a little bit further up. But I wanted to get a couple laps, get a couple bonus points for leading at least a lap or so. So I'm happy with that. And just coming back from getting a drive-through penalty, starting in the back, and just moving forward through the field to get 3rd place, I'm happy with it, man.
Yeah, it was one heck of a show you put on there. You were really fast by far. I could only imagine where you probably would have been competing for the win if you didn't have that unfortunate event there in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I could have. If I pitted around the same time as John, I would have kept up. I would have been up there with him, competing for the win. But I stayed out longer than I should have. But I was anticipating. I thought I didn't calculate the fuel correctly, so I thought they weren't going to make it if they pitted that early. So I stayed out a little bit more, but my calculations ended up wrong. But still picking up a top 3, top 5, top 10, I'm good.
For sure. It's always fun watching you race. You're one of the fastest cars here week in, week out, and we appreciate you joining the league and showing up for these races and putting on a show for us to call. So with that said, any sponsors or anything, anybody you got watching you want to shout out?
Shout out to, even though this is a fixed setup race, shout out to Team Watson Racing Setup Shop. I am one of the house drivers for them, but they do produce a good setup. But I know this is a fixed setup, but I am sponsored by them too. Shout out to Warrior Racing, a good group of guys I do race with outside this league. I tried getting them to join here, but due to their work schedule is totally different, it's kind of hard for all of us to try to race in the same league together. And that's just about it. And thanks to all the fans watching, my family, friends, everybody that's watching, and appreciate y'all for actually putting up this league and broadcasting everything, man. Without y'all, this league wouldn't happen.
Oh, and we appreciate that, and yeah, hopefully next season we can work out a date where your teammates can join, because I'm sure it'd be fun watching all you guys on the track.
Oh yeah, they'll bring some hell. They'll bring some hell.
As long as it's good, fun, clean hell, right?
Oh, it is. One of the guy that builds the setups for Team Watson Racing Cup cars is one of my teammates. So,
for sure. All right, man. Well, best of luck to you. I don't remember. Do you know where we're going next week?
Honestly, I don't remember myself. I've been taking after we raced at Phoenix, I just didn't touch iRacing until today. So even though you were saying about the rust, kicking off the rust, honestly, the break was more of a better for me than anything.
Good deal. Yeah, next week's Pocono, so hopefully you have some good luck.
Lovely.
So, all right, man. Good chatting with you, and I hope you have a nice night.
Y'all too. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. All right, let's get Jason Blaney in here. Jason Blaney, your second place winner. This is Dustin and Sean in the booth. How's it going, man?
How's it going, guys?
Not bad. You started off the race really strong. Super strong start. I thought for sure that you were definitely the car to beat there, and it just looked like John may have had just a slightly better tire strategy or pit strategy, even though it looked like he might have pitted on the same lap. Like, what happened there, or did the car handle different in dirty air?
I mean, I don't know. My line around the track, I felt like was consistent. It was clean, and I felt like my tires were managed very well. And then there was a certain point in time where I went into 1 and 2, and they completely fell off on the later run of that second fuel run on that original set of tires. So that kind of pushed me back a little bit. Now, on fresh tires with everything good, the line was good, and I felt like I had the pace. So that's really where I felt like the race could have been won at. But this is a simple mistake on pit road. I mean, I was an inch too far on the sign, so I had to back up. That lost me probably a second, 2 seconds, and I got caught up with some lap traffic trying to get up to John, and obviously that delayed me a little bit and made me work my tires a little bit more. And I don't know, for some reason John just had a really good long run tire strategy, and I feel like if those mistakes didn't happen, then we probably would have been a half second apart, which is a really racy position. But I was chasing my tail trying to get up to him, and naturally just burnt him off a little bit more than he had to, kind of just run and maintain his pace. But at the end of the day, it was a good run. It was a good points day for where I needed to be in the point standings. And you can't win them all, but at least you can, if you can't win them all, at least come second, I guess.
Right, and it's not going to hurt your point standings at all. It shouldn't anyway, because you had most laps led, and so you're going to get a bonus point for that. Plus, I think it's 35 points for second. So yeah, and Chris finished in where'd Chris finish? In 6th place, so you still should be ahead of him when it's all said and done. Not to mention the bonus points for the 0x if that happened. And
it did.
Yeah, man, it's always fun watching you guys out here. You're one of the fastest on track, and we never know what you and your fueled up motorsports team is going to bring to the table. You're always talk of the broadcast. You always find yourself out front. You and Nathan Line and all your other guys, Johnny DePasquale, he was up there battling with you for a while, and then looked like he fell off a little bit. But
yeah, I feel bad for Johnny. He had just as good a pace as me, if not better, and he was a little bit better on the tire wear too. But unfortunately, there was a huge checkup on one of the restarts and ended up getting nose damage. And I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I just feel bad for him. He needed a good bounce back race. Everything was lining up for that, and things happen. That's racing. Nate stayed really good with trying to manage traffic and ended up finishing where he did. So just overall good night for all of us. And at least if we didn't get a finishing position, at least on Johnny's side, at least he knew he had really good pace, and he showed to be competitive. So
absolutely. And I mentioned earlier, you guys just have a team that I know that's got probably the most sponsors out here on the track. So floor is yours, my man, to shout them all out, and anybody you got watching at home.
You got it, man. Well, first off, thank you very much for the league. Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to the broadcast. Dustin, you do a great job with all this, run it in a very proper way, in a very unbiased way, which I do appreciate. It's a place that I plan on being here for a really long time. That being said, all the guys that fueled up motorsports, Johnny DePasquale, John Tiller, Nate Line, William Tozer, or Tozer Dozer, he was my spotter tonight, stepping in really good. He's part of our endurance team, so big shout out to him and all the help that he gave me this week with Texas. Admin box that's on the car this week that gave me a beautiful paint scheme to run week in and week out. Swift Home Buyers, Clark Heating and Cooley, W Energy, Factory FX, WJM Media, ABN, Action Sports Canopies, and just all those guys that allow us to run this expensive sim and enjoy being out here and racing week in and week out.
Hey, like I said, a laundry list of sponsors, but looks like your car still has some room out there for some more. So if anybody's looking, reach out to Fueled Up Motorsports, Jason Blaney and Nathan Line, and get your names on them cars. Fast guys right there.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
No problem, man. We'll see you next week at Pocono.
You got it.
All right, Sean, now's the time to talk to your winner, John Kelly. John, we're here in the booth. You put the Coward Creek car at the Coward Creek race in Victory Lane. How'd you do
The pace was a little bit quick for me at the beginning, so I let some cars pass. They were running fast, and I knew I wanted to go for 80 laps. And luckily, I was upset about the cautions, but luckily, everybody else fell off. I was expecting they would fall off, and I was able to get around them, put a gap on them, and pit when they pit, so I didn't lose any time either.
Yeah, it's I was hoping for you there at the end that a caution wouldn't come out, and luckily it didn't, and you were able to take the white flag followed by the checkered flag, and then did one heck of a burnout slide there as I got slow motion up here on the stream. And I don't know if Sean, are you still in here?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't miss this for the world, baby.
Go ahead and let you talk to John here, ask him a question, and he put your car in Victory Lane tonight. And
man, it was an absolute pleasure to watch you race tonight, John.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
The
it.
strategy, back and forth, first, second, third, starting pole, starting. It was just an absolute pleasure to freaking watch, man. After the race, get with Dustin, man. Get him your info. Dustin sent it to me. I'm gonna send you a little care package from Coward Creek Barbecue, man. I appreciate you putting us on victory lane there, man.
Thank you so much, man. Anytime. Yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome scheme too. Derek did a great job. Zero X Media. Want to thank Taylor Construction as well. Kelly Auto Detailing. If you're in New England, I do mobile detailing. Check me out. Yeah, thank you guys for putting this on.
Next week, John, we go to Pocono, and I would ask you how you feel about Pocono, but I know what you're going to say, which I'll go ahead and answer. You're probably going to be like, I don't like that track. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it's a tricky track. I've been running it in B-car this week. Definitely it's hard to be consistent there, but if you put some practice in, we should be quick.
Yeah, every week you say, I don't like this track, and then you find yourself up here in the top battling for the lead, and this should move you up probably within the top 5 of the points. And yeah, man, it's always fun watching you out here. You did a great job tonight. So you got anybody watching you want to shout out? You just shouted out all the sponsors.
Yeah, I got my mom and my brothers watching from back in New York, and I'm gonna make my girlfriend watch the replay of it.
There you go, man. Well, congratulations on a win, and you're the first driver in the league to win 2 races this season, and hopefully your luck can continue, man.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, everybody. That was your winner there, John Kelly, and teammate of mine. Let's take a look at your results here. Maybe. And we will get everything squared away. Oops, wrong button. Here we go. I keep hitting the wrong stuff. Sorry. It would be easier if I had fast buttons. But John Kelly, your winner. Jason Blaney in second. Third goes to Kendall Levron. Ethan Amberg in fourth. Carson Youngblood in fifth. Chris Cornett in sixth. Joshua Siegfried in seventh. Vince Short in eighth. Zachary Cox in ninth. And Christian Kolb are your top 10. Nathan Line in 11th. Jacquay Carter in 12th. Dalton Powell in 13th. Ryan Kabashian comes in 14th. Sedarius Days 15th. Johnny DePasquale in 16th. 17th goes to Nate Cotella. Ben Smith in 18th. I don't know why this isn't working here. Why is it not showing? There we go. 19th, Michael Prachek. Dave Farella in 20th, and 21st goes to Tommy Pulte. 22nd, Richard Whitaker. Landon Huff in 23rd. Jim Treat, Kane Logsden, and Chase Tolbert. 24th, 25th, and 26th. We appreciate everybody watching. Sean, I appreciate you joining me on this broadcast. You're welcome to join anytime that you want. Thanks again for your sponsorship. Anything you'd like to say before I close it up?
No, just thanks for having me. We're based out of Texas, so perfect race to have us on at. Appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. Thanks again for sponsoring. Shout out to Taylor Construction Services again for sponsoring the 0X race team. Shout out to Spoon-Fed Racing Engines out of Jacksonville, Florida, and shout out to Evans Flooring. Thanks everybody for watching at home. We'll see you next week, Saturday night at Pocono. Thanks for joining. See you later.